Remember, we're telling you earlier that my guest will be in the studio, and she's in the studio. She's great. Sampa the Great, how you doing?
I'm good.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, how are you doing otherwise?
I'm good. I'm in a good mood today. Even though it's cloudy, we're bringing the sunshine. The studio feels like a vibe. It's good.
Nice. It's really nice to have you here. Obviously, for starters, a lot of people see you from a distance. When we talk about international artists, your name always comes up, you know. You seem like you're so far away, like you can't be reached, but you're here today. You're here today, so we need to get as much as we can from you in the shortest, quickest time. Otherwise, we're all about Zambian music here, and we love Zambian music, and you're taking Zambian music, obviously, too far away. And we're grateful for that. For starters, Sampa, where did you, I haven't seen your journey. I've seen people rise, you know what I mean? They have a promo, they have this, and they're on the scene. We just saw you arrive, like, where did you come from?
I think a lot of the professional career started outside of Zambia, outside of Africa. Obviously, I went to Australia for uni, and while I was there, I did a project with a producer whose name is Gotv. That project was the Great Mixtape. And at the time, we just released it as this, side project we were working on. I didn't even fully tell my parents I was doing anything to do with music. I was like, want to do engineering? But it was really sound engineering, So there was nothing there that showed I wanted to be an artist. We released that project. It started getting attention. It started getting on radio. We started getting booked for shows, and I decided to stay in Australia and kind of grow my career. So you probably didn't hear me then because my professional career started outside of my country.
So you were creating a base over there?
I mean, subconsciously, I don't even think that was what I was thinking. I was just like, my career is growing. I might as well take advantage of where it's growing at. Okay,
but how much do you know about Zambian music? I know you know so much about ZamRock. That's your kind of fusion with your kind of music. But like the music when it was, coming up after all these legends, the Pongos, all these guys, Mumpy to these guys here.
I mean, I left in 2010. So obviously I left when I was young. I think it was like 18 or 19. And I was also living in another country. So I was raised in Botswana. But we were listening to Mumpy, we were listening to Exile. And I stayed a lot with my cousins. So they were bringing me what was current and popular. But a lot of the times it was what my parents were playing. So, PK Chishala, all the oldies, that's what they were playing. So I was kind of between those two worlds. And then when I left, I had to focus on whatever I was doing in my life and where I was. So that there was a bit of a disconnection, but I still got to hear a lot of the music, including Mike 44 stuff and Lota House's stuff. Obviously, Tio was part of that. And so when I came back, it was my thing to work with the artist that I knew, which was Mike 44.
Nice. I see, everything takes hard work, but you make it seem so perfect, like everything is good.
No.
Can you, I just want you to be...
hard. We don't sleep.
Tell me, you travel a lot. Tell me some of the moments where you maybe almost gave up.
Oh my gosh. How many can we count? I think the true testament of an artist is when those moments happen to not. It's not that those moments don't happen. They happen all the time. Music and the music industry is a really hard place. Nothing is solidified. Things change constantly. I'd say for me probably was the end of 2023. After touring for 3 years with my band all around the world, we are tired. We've done Glastonbury, Coachella. We've been back and forth. No sleep, and my body was just like, you're tired. You're tired. And I just felt like I needed a huge break. And that break turned into, I think I'm actually quite exhausted, which turned to a block. So then I definitely felt like, I think I'm done. I think I've done enough. But working as a musician and being an artist, you're never really done. There are no off days with music. You're always writing, you're always being inspired by music. And slowly but surely I got back to making music. But that's definitely a time I was like...
a lot of artists, when you look back home, a lot of artists would love to get to where you are. That's like their dream. You've sung with Angelique Kidjo, you've done it, you've done so many events, places where people only dream of. But like, what is your dream? I know you've done all this, but like, what is your main dream? Like, where do you want to reach?
It's unlimited for me. I do want to open a school. I do want to start making movies. I do want to get more into a different lane. It's funny you said a lot of artists dream of doing what we're doing. I wish people dreamt of the hard work that comes with it as
It looks
well.
easy. It looks
Because
easy.
it's not easy at all. But it's unlimited. I want to go beyond just creativity, you know. I want to go more into philanthropy and wellness, you know. I want to see Sampa the Great outside of just music. So I couldn't answer that question for you. There's so much I want to do.
Yeah, have you been paying attention to some of the awards that are coming up as the year is wrapping up?
Yeah, I've seen Born and Bred Awards. I think it's one of our oldest awards, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely because I'm in town. That's probably where I'd like to make an appearance at.
Okay.
I've seen Quattro Music Awards as well, and obviously that, you know, one of the main ones, and a lot of the artists are going to those awards, so definitely want to say a little hi, show my face there, and just show, you know, I'm here, I'm on ground, and support what's happening, and really want to support the growth of the industry.
Do Zambian awards nomination mean a lot to you?
I mean, awards in general, I try not to give any huge attention to. I think that's a slippery slope, but being honored by your people from where you're from, where your inspiration comes from, is big. It's huge.
I love it. Have you seen some of the controversies surrounding the awards?
No, and I won't speak on that. But you can tell me, I haven't seen that.
There's artists that are withdrawing, you know, after being nominated. This happens almost every year.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to see what you think about that. Like, you're nominated, the next thing you're like, no, maybe you feel you're too great for that, or maybe you feel the category you're in is not worth that much to you.
I haven't seen that, but I've definitely been part of awards where I've had to say some stuff because it was controversial. But let me see what that's about first before having an opinion on it.
Awesome. Like I said, you've teamed up with so many different artists. Let's bring it here. I know you've teamed up with Bastille, you've teamed up with Chef 187. Here, from where I'm standing, a lot of people look at, I'd say, Yo Maps as the biggest artist when it comes to some of the achievements he's had. You know, you have had even more. Aren't you guys working on something together?
I mean, any artist who reaches out to me and I feel like we vibe creatively, you know, you want to make sure you vibe with someone. I think people think you can put two artists in a room and voila, music happens. But you have to make sure that you're aligned. So if things are aligned, why not?
We hope that happens as you go on. Have you seen the Grammys, the African nominees and all of that?
Yeah, African, that's a really controversial thing in itself. Like just putting all Africans into one category, I think doesn't really show the scope of the African continent. Like there's so many genres, and that's something in itself. But I think I saw the recent one. I think I saw Burna's name somewhere there. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Sampa, when you're on DJ AG's live, did you find it a little hard to pick an artist? Was it too quick for you?
I mean, I think I'm such a millennial that I was focusing on the live element of it. So I'm just like, are these comments? This is live? This is streaming? Like streaming is really new to me. So I was just focused on other things. But yeah, there was a lot going through my mind.
They said before you picked the artist you picked, it took you a while. You had to go through different countries first. They said, why didn't you just go straight to... What was going on there?
Okay, so he asked me in Africa, and then he asked me dead or alive. So I'm like trying to figure out which one I'm trying to answer. But I think I answered that question.
Yeah? Okay, so if you had to take maybe three artists from here right now, Kuchalo, which ones are they from 3 to 1?
Doing what? What's the context? What are we going?
Let's just take them. Let's just take them, Kuchalo. I don't know what they're going to do here. Let's give them a platform they've never had. Three artists.
Most recently, 76, Princess Natasha, definitely, and Tilo.
Wow, I love that. You didn't have to think hard.
I know them. I know that we have great artists here.
Yeah.
I've seen the great artists that we have. So It's not a hard thing to do.
I love that. I love that. We will keep you here all day. I know you're dropping something new this week.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you going to tell us about this? We're just in a teaser, and I was like, come on, give us some more.
You can't throw the whole story away. That's not part of it. A new single called Can't Hold Us is coming out, featuring Mwanje, produced by Cadenza, who's an amazing producer. He produced some songs on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter, so that's pretty huge. It's coming out this Friday. It was featured on FIFA FC26, so that's also pretty huge for it. And I'm just excited for people to see that we're still making music, guys.
Yeah, I've seen all the comments. You starved us. You starved us. I was like, how long has it been?
I've just been making a project. I'm a project artist. So the single's coming out, but the album is also ready, and it will be with you early next year.
Awesome. We can't wait to hear the new song on Friday. We wish you all the best and keep taking Zambia, Kuchala.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome. If you just come through, this is Power FM, the Zed Shake Down. We play nothing but Zambian music, and today we're greater than ever. Do remember to, vibe with us anywhere you go in the world. Download the TuneIn app and listen to Power from anywhere in the world. Sampa, the great, has been my guest. Thank you again for coming through.